Hey everybody, Mike Fisk here with We Are Osceola, and we are back for playoff football. Osceola fortunate enough to get a home game here in the first level of the WIAA playoffs, and guess who we get to play? The Ellsworth Panthers. If you remember last week, Osceola and Ellsworth squared off here. Ellsworth handing Osceola its second defeat, first home defeat of the season with a 31 to 20 win. Ellsworth in big command of the game in the first half. Osceola coming back in the second half, making a run at it, but a couple of turnovers and a couple of fourth down, unsuccessful fourth down conversions, and the Chiefs came up short on that one. So I'm sure Ellsworth is coming in hoping to prove that last week wasn't a mistake, and the Chieftains are hoping to prove that they was rather. Ellsworth comes in as the third seed. Osceola is the fourth seed rather. Ellsworth is the fifth seed in our region. The winner of this game will play next week against the winner of the Amory Warriors or Aquinas. Aquinas is the number one seed in our region. Amory is the eighth. So we'll wait and see how that transpires. And as you can see, the boys are out there warming up, getting ready. We are about 25 minutes away from the starting lineups, opening kickoff, and the national anthem. I'm going to sign off here for a bit, let you watch the warm-ups, and we'll be back shortly. Just before we do that, want to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, not only for tonight, but throughout the school year. And also just want to welcome those of you that may be watching from the Ellsworth area. And glad to have you join us up here in Osceola. Beautiful night for football, considering how cold it has been. Currently 46 degrees, heading down to a chilly 24 degrees. By the time we get done here, the forecast is for 42 degrees, which is not too bad for the end of October, but it's still going to be a chilly one. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off, let you watch warm-ups, and we will be back for the opening kickoff in about 20 minutes.
of Osceola High School for tonight's WIAA Division IV Level 1 playoff matchup between the visiting number 6 seeded Ellsworth Panthers and your number 3 seeded Osceola Chieftains. Please note, the school district of Osceola requires good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at educational-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation supporting the participants and officials. While on premises, children should be supervised at all times and should be supervised by an adult if outside the stadium. We ask that all in attendance please enjoy the game in a positive manner, and in addition, refrain from throwing balls, running, and general horseplay both inside and outside the stadium. Thank you. Now ask, stand, draw the heads off your heads, remove your caps, and draw your attention to the United States flag at the south end of the field as we honor America and our servicemen and women with our national anthem performed this evening by OHS junior Peyton Schaefer. Thank you. Now let's meet the teams for this evening's matchup. In the south end zone, introducing the visiting Panthers from Ellsworth. Ellsworth is introduced as a team. The Panthers are coached by Rob Heller. And in the north end zone, higher up, for it's that team, our team, back in black and introduced as a team, our Osceola Chieftains. The Chieftains are coached by Scott Newton. Ellsworth is one toss selected to defer. Our officials for this evening, Kevin Hanusa, Anthony Barnes, Ed Barnes, Dale Ulenrock, and Talon Davinsky. Special note, football fans, official Kevin Hanusa and Dale Ulenrock are retiring after this game. Kevin is a 24-year veteran, and Dale has 19 years of officiating service to high school athletics. We congratulate them on their retirements and wish them well in what life has in store for them next. We also express deep gratitude for their efforts and commitment to fair play. Thank you, Kevin and Dale, for ensuring the game was always conducted with integrity and respect. Best wishes. We've got to
And so there you have it. After a little bit of delay with microphone issues, we had the starting lineups and the national anthem. Ellsworth won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, so they'll get the ball at the second half. As I mentioned earlier, Ellsworth comes into the game as the 5th seed in our region, and the Osceola Chieftains come in as the 4th seed, which is why they were fortunate enough to get a home playoff berth here to get the WIAA football playoff started. The winner of this game will play either Amory or Lacrosse Aquinas. Lacrosse Aquinas 9-0 on the season and the number 1 seed in our region, and Amory the number 8 seed, of course, the 5th place finisher here in the middle border. And Augustine ready to kick off. If you remember from last week, he can kick the ball. And a squib kick picked up at about the 30 and brought up to about the 37 by Meyer. And the Chiefs will have the ball there, starting at the, looks to be the 37-yard line, at their own 37-yard line. The Chiefs without Jack DeMoe tonight, as he was injured last week, as well as Hunter Bradway. Lumen hands off. I believe that's Slecht up the middle. Oh, that was Havlish on the carry. Gets it up to the 42.5-yard line, so say long 5 yards, 2nd and 4, we're going to call it, for the Chiefs. Remember last week, Osceola with 3 turnovers that really hindered them. Havlish getting it up to about the, let's see where they're going to spot that. At the 46-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 here for the Chiefs. And Lumen under center. Hands it off. And Havlish again for the carry, and that's going to be an Osceola first down. And they have the ball now at their own 49-yard line. Congratulations to the Osceola volleyball team on winning the first game of regionals last week, or last night rather. Lumen hands off to DeMoe. DeMoe for a nice gain. Girls will move on into the tournaments now. They will play St. Croix Falls, the number 2 seed in the region, tomorrow night in St. Croix Falls. So a big rivalry there. They have faced each other 2 or 3 other times during the season at tournaments, and I believe they won 1 of the 3 if I remember right, but don't quote me on that. Earl back wide right. Lumen under center. Hands off to Havlish. No, he didn't. Had me faked out. And Lumen with the first down carry brings it up to the 39-yard line. And he totally had me faked out. Obviously, he had a few of the Panthers faked out too. First and 10 from the 39 now for the Chiefs. Cole wide left. And head off to Havlish. And Havlish is going to get up to about the, he may have a first down. We'll wait and see where they spot it. Just short of the first down. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs at the 30-yard line of the Panthers. Havlish out earlier in the season with a foot injury, but has come back nicely. Earl back wide right. Lumen under center. And a fumble, and looks like he got it. Ball came loose, but he grabbed it on the way down. So it's going to be good for a first down. And so now it's 1st and 10 at the 25, and the Chiefs here early on walking right down the field. Thankfully, Havlish able to grab that ball, popped out, but he grabbed it on the way down. So it's Osceola first down at the 25. And DeMoe up to just inside the 20. Let's see where they spot it. Now they're going to spot it right at the 20, so it's going to be 2nd and 5, we'll call it. At the 20. Earl back wide right. Lumen under center. And Havlish rumbling down to inside the... Well, we'll see where they spot it. Looks like he's inside the 10. Now they're going to put it just outside the 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal, or 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 11-yard line. Cole wide right now. Man in motion, and Lumen hands off to Havlish. He's not going anywhere on this one. And maybe a yard. We'll see where they spot it. Yeah. It's going to be 2nd and 10. No gain on that one. Earlbeck bringing the play in. Goes off. He's a wide to the right. Lumen under center. And it looks like somebody jumped to see if it was the Panthers or the Chiefs. Looks like it's going to be against Osceola. No, it's against the Panthers. So it's 2nd and 5 now for the Chiefs from the 11-yard line. Cole wide left here for the Chiefs. And Havlish, the workhorse on this drive, brings it all the way down to, looks like it's going to be inside the 1. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1 for the Chiefs. As Havlish has been the workhorse on this whole drive. Earlbeck wide left, Lumen under center. And somebody jumped, no flag. Looks like the Panthers may have gotten by with that. He was across the line before the ball was snapped. 2nd and goal for the Chiefs. Earlbeck wide left, Lumen under center. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Havlish is in for... And he brings it in for the touchdown. So Osceola drawing first blood. And Cole in to attempt the extra point. And it's up and looks good from here. And it is. And so with 5:03 left in the first quarter, the Chiefs drawing first blood as Havlish, the real workhorse on that drive. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead here over the Panthers early in the first quarter. And Dan Larkey out to get things going here for the Chiefs. And Larkey's kick. And the reverse. Heinrichs coming around the side. And they tried that one last week too. Didn't get a lot of yards out of it. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. At least see where they spot it. The 33-yard line. As Heinrichs really did some damage that first half last week. We'll see if the Chiefs have figured out how to stop him. He is an excellent running back here for the Panthers. Stoltenberg in the shotgun rather. Takes the snap, hands off to Heinrichs. And he is stuffed for maybe a loss. We'll see. Makes it 2nd and 10. Stoltenberg hands off. Back to pass. That one incomplete. And Slechta knocking that one down. It's 3rd and 10 here for the Panthers on their own 33-yard line. Third and 10, Stoltenberg in the shotgun. Snaps. Looking to pass. And Riley DeMoe with the stop, the pass for about a 3-yard gain. And it's going to be 4th and 7 for the Panthers here on with 3:56 left in the first quarter. And we'll see if they're going to punt or not. Cole is already back in punt formation. Henricks back to punt. High punt, short punt. Takes a Panthers bounce, and everybody's going to clear away from that one. The punt wasn't all that good, but the roll certainly helped the Panthers, and the Chiefs will take over 1st and 10 at the 20 with 3:14 left in the first quarter, and the Chiefs up 7-0. Lumen under center, hands off. See who comes to Havlish, and Havlish with a gain of about 4, we'll see. So he's 2nd and 6 now from the 25-yard line. Havlish, a real workhorse on the inside here for the Chiefs this season. And they say the ball was out, but the officials are signaling that it was down. No gain, little or no gain. 3rd and 5 now for the Chiefs. And here come the Chiefs up to the line. Split wide receivers. Lumen under center. Takes the snap. Back to pass. He's got to Reed Oman for the first down for the Chiefs. Nice little look-in pass. And that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 36-yard line. Their own 36-yard line. .148 left in the first quarter. Lumen under center. 7-0 Osceola. And DeMoe carrying it up to, we'll see where they spot it. It could be a first down. And it is. They're going to move the chains. Oh, wait, they're not. Yes. They're going to time out. Now, the official the official at midfield signaled that it was a Ellsworth timeout, and the official on the sidelines scheduled an Osceola timeout. It looks like Ellsworth won that one, but it's a 1st and 10 for the Osceola Chieftains at the 46-yard line of the Chiefs. And 1:36 left now in the first quarter. They haven't taken a timeout off the board yet, so I'm just going to double check that and see for sure if it was Ellsworth or Osceola that got that one. Both officials signaled to opposite sides of the field, so both coaches apparently called that. And the team charged with a timeout is Ellsworth. So Ellsworth with 2 timeouts left in the first half with 1:36 left in the quarter. And Osceola with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Double wide receivers to the right. Lumen under center. And Havlish ahead for maybe a yard. Second and 10. Cole wide left. Lumen under center. Hands off to DeMoe. He's got some room. A nice gain there by Riley. Going to make it 3rd and 1 now for the Chiefs as they are into Panther territory at the 45-yard line. Roll back wide left. And Havlish looks like, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Well, I guess they stopped the clock, so we'll see. This is probably the last play of the first quarter. But a first down for the Chiefs, and they'll start the Chiefs, I guess they're going to get this playoff maybe. Doesn't look like it. It looks like Newton's telling them to just kind of hold off as we are going to be finishing up the first quarter with the score at the end of the first quarter. Osceola 7 and the Panthers nothing. And we'll be back with second quarter here shortly as Osceola will take over or take the ball at the 40-yard line of the Panthers. And we'll be back shortly. First and 10 for the Chiefs at the 40. Lumen hands off to DeMoe. He's got some room around the side. Gets it down to about the 25. We'll see where they spot it. So first and 10 now for the Chiefs at the 26-yard line of the Panthers. And Havlish again up the middle. Looks like he got about 5 yards off the play. It was 4 yards. Going to be 2nd and 6 now for the Chiefs at the 22-yard line of the Panthers. And Havlish rumbling up the middle again. And that gets about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Well, they gave him an extra yard. They gave 3rd and 4 from just inside the 20-yard line. Lumen under center. And Havlish doesn't look like he made the first down. Gets about a yard, so it's going to be 4th and the clock says 4th and 2 here for the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are going to go for it. Lumen under center. And DeMoe went in the motion. It's going to be a timeout, Osceola. Looks as though that could have been a broken play in progress. DeMoe started in motion and then stopped. Wasn't a penalty because he hadn't done anything illegal, but all of a sudden Lumen looked over at coach, and the coach said, let's call timeout and talk about it. So with 9:59 left in the half, Osceola up 7-0. The ball 4th and 2 at the Panther 23-yard line. 4th and 2, Lumen under center. And there goes Havlish in for the touchdown. 4th and 2 from the 23. Havlish takes it all the way to the bank, and Osceola up now 13-0 over the Panthers. Cole back to the extra point. And we have a flag on the play and a penalty on Ellsworth for encroachment. So that's going to move the ball to the 1 yard line instead of the 2 yard line. We'll see what coach is going to do about this, if he's going to kick it or if they're going to go for 2. It looks like they're just going to kick it from a yard closer. Cole back to kick. Earl back to hold. The snap, the kick, and blocked. And so the score remains 13-0. And we'll come back for Larky's kickoff shortly. With 9:54 left, Osceola 13 and the Panthers.
Left in the second quarter, and the score is now Osceola 13, Ellsworth 0.
So a correction on my part. The offside penalty on Ellsworth was not taken at the extra point. It's at the kickoff. So Osceola will kick off 5 yards closer. Larky back to kick off. And short kick taken, goes out of bounds. That'll be a penalty. The Panthers will take over at the 35-yard line. Last week, I don't think Larky had any balls that didn't go all the way out of the end zone. He didn't give up much for returns, but this week not working for him. Now they're going to re-kick it. The coach has the option of accepting the penalty at the 35 or having it re-kicked, but the penalty then will put the ball back to the 40-yard line. So moved up to the 45 for the offside penalty on the Panthers, and moved back to the 40-yard line for the offsides or the out-of-bounds kick by Larky. And this time he boots it, taking it about the 10-yard line. And DeMoe with the tackle. And the Panthers lost about 8 yards off of that move, as now it's 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line instead of at the 35. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. Back to pass, puts it up. Nearly intercepted by the Chiefs. DeMoe nearly intercepted that one. Second and 10 now for the Panthers. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. He's got three wide receivers. Hands off to Heinrichs, and he is leveled He may have gotten a yard, but he didn't get much more than that. It's going to be 3rd down and 9, I believe, for the Panthers. Havlish and DeMoe on the tackle. They stopped him short. And he has not gotten much tonight from the Chief defense, at least so far. But he's a great back. Don't count him out yet. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. Heinrich right behind him. Back to pass again. Puts it up. And the receiver fell down. That's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Panthers here, with 9:01 left in the half, and Osceola up 13-0. And Heinrich back to punt. Cole back to receive. And the kick, short kick, fair catch called for and taken by Cole. And the Chiefs will take over at about the 36-yard line. 37, they're going to spot it. 1st and 10 Chieftains from the Panthers 37 with 9:01 left, which doesn't seem right. Well, yeah, I guess so, because they would have called it dead right away with a fair catch. The kick was at 9:01 as well. That was my thought process. At any rate, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. And DeMoe off tackle, up for a gain of about, we'll say 7. It looks like they're going to spot it at about the 42. So a gain of 5, make it 2nd and 5 rather, from the 42. Cole wide left, Lumen under center. Man in motion, hands off to second man through. And Lucas Bebo with a nice gain for the Chiefs brings him into Panther territory. And the Chiefs will have a 1st and 10 at the Panther 48. Oh, and a face mask penalty on top of it. That's going to move it 15 yards closer. I did not see the laundry on the field. So with the penalty, the Chiefs have it 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line of the Panthers. Earl back wide right. Lumen under center. Bebo in motion, hands off to DeMoe. There he goes. One man to beat. All the way down to the 10-yard line for DeMoe. See where they mark it. Just outside the 10-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from, they're going to call it the 11. It's really about the 10.5-yard line for the Chiefs here. At the Panther 10.5, we'll say. 11-yard line is the official word. Handing off to Havlish. Grinds his way down to the 5-yard line. Now they're going to give it to the 6, I guess. We'll take that. 1st and 10 at the 6 for the Chiefs. Second and 5 from the 6. Lumen under center. Snap. Hands off. And that's not going anywhere. It's going to be third down, and I don't know if they got a gain on that or not. So no gain. Well, they're going to say third and 4, so they must have given them a yard. But third and 4 from the 5 for the Chiefs. Knocking on the door here, up 13-0 off 23-yard run by Havlish, and then a missed extra point by Cole. And DeMo's in for the touchdown. Riley DeMo brings it across again for the Chiefs, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs with a 20 or 19-0 lead here. And Cole will be getting ready here to kick it off, or to do the extra point. With 6:12 left in the half, Osceola 19 and the Panthers nothing. Earl back into hold. Last kick was blocked. That one's blocked as well. There's a hole somewhere that needs to be patched up. And so that with that, it is 19-0 Osceola with 6:01 left in the half.
Six 12 remaining in the second quarter. Score is now Osceola 19, Ellsworth 0.
And Larkey getting ready to kick off. And Cole kicking off for the Chiefs. And that one's going to go out of bounds. And that'll bring the ball back 5 yards. And they're going to take the ball this time at the 35. I don't see Larkey on the field, actually. Not sure if he's not in tonight. Oh, no, there he is. He's out there. All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 35. And Heinrichs. And Slechta stops him at about 6 yards, or 6 inches rather. Not quite a yard gain. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. He's got a wide receiver out to the right. That's Kloss. Made a couple of nice catches last week. And Heinrichs now, this time, he's got some room. Like I told you, he is a dangerous runner. And so I believe that could be like about the second first down that the Panthers have had. I don't have a statistician with me, so I can't say that for sure. 1st and 10 now from the 42 of the Chieftains for the Panthers. Stoltenberg to Heinrichs. Gain of a couple. Oh, he pushed his way through. He made it more than a couple. Second and 8. He did a lot of work to get those 2 yards, as he did not go down easily. Second and 8 from the 40 for the Panthers. 4:58 left in the half. Osceola up 19-0. Stoltenberg hands off to Heinrichs and tripped up again. And helped up by DeMoe, and it'll be third down now and 8 for the the Panthers rather. Split wide receivers here for the Panthers. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. One man in motion. Here's the snap. Back to pass. And now he's going to run it. But he's not going to get the first. It's going to be fourth down. Hastings brings him down. It's going to be 4th and 2. And I'm looking to see if they're going to bring their kicker in. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 2 from the 34. Big down here for the both teams. Stoltenberg with a snap. And he's going to get the first down. Bowman and DeMoe on the stop. First and 10 rather from the 28 for the Panthers. Stoltenberg shotgun all alone in the backfield. Takes it. He's going to try and run it. And he's run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. Gain of 5. He's 2nd and 6 now for the Panthers at the 28. 2:30 left here in the half. Wide receiver to the right for Stoltenberg. He's got Heinrichs in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. Takes it, hands off to Heinrichs. And Heinrichs gets about 2 yards. Havlish with the stop. Make it third and 3. Just under 2 minutes left in the half here. Osceola up 19-0. Ellsworth with 2 timeouts left in the half. Osceola with all 3 of theirs. Wide receiver right. Stoltenberg hands off to Heinrichs. Heinrichs around the side. He's got some room, and he's in for the touchdown. 21-yard run for Heinrichs. Ellsworth finally gets on the board here with 1:27 left in the first half. And it looks like Ellsworth is going to try for 2 here. And he is stopped at the goal line. No good. And so the score with 127 left in the half, Osceola 19 and the Panthers 6, as Osceola stops them cold on the 2-point conversion. And we'll be back for the kickoff shortly. Bebo, DeMoe, and Cole back to receive the kickoff here from the Panthers to get things going here with 1:27 left in the first half. Osceola with all. No, Osceola took a timeout too, my bad. So both teams with only 2 timeouts left. Nathan back to kick it off for the Panthers. Excuse me. And a short kick. Going to go out of bounds. And the Chiefs will take it at the 35. Off the penalty. .127 left in the half. Osceola up by 13. And the Chiefs, Lumen under center. Evo in motion. Hands off to DeMoe, I believe that was. Gets nothing. Makes it 2nd and 9 now for the Chiefs. Just under a minute left in the half. Earl back wide left. Lumen under center. Hands off to Havlish for a gain of about 2. And Ellsworth is going to call their second timeout with the ball at the 38-yard line. And Osceola with the ball, 3rd and 6, I believe. And we'll be back. Third and 6 from the 38. Lumen back to pass. Oh, intercepted by the Panthers. It was intended for Earlbeck, went right through his hands. And it's going to be Ellsworth ball. So the first turnover by the Chiefs tonight. And Ellsworth will have the ball 1st and 10. Where are they going to spot it? Right at the 40-yard line. with 28 seconds left. We have a man down for the Chiefs, and we'll be back shortly.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
That was Gage Grunder. That was down, up, and coming off the field on his own power, getting a nice applause from the crowd. And we have 1st and 10 at the 40 for the Panthers after that Osceola turnover. And it's really an unfortunate turnover. Earlbeck had it in his hands, just popped loose, and Panther was right there to take advantage of that. And there's an interception by Earlbeck. And a pick six for the Chieftains. And the Chieftains trying for a 2-point attempt here. And Riley DeMoe in for 2. And so with 16 seconds left in the first half, Osceola up now 27-6 over the Ellsworth Panthers. And Cole in to kick off here for the Chiefs. And this one is Squibber right down the middle, picked up at about the 22-yard line rather, and brought out to the, or are they going to spot that one? Looks like at about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. And with 10 seconds left in the half, and the score 27-6 Osceola, and the Panthers will take it over 1st and 10. and they're just going to kneel it down and get out of here for the half. So at the end of the first half, it's Osceola 27 and the Panthers 6, and we'll be back. And a correction on the pick six. That was Waylon Cole taking that one about 60 yards for the touchdown. And so, with about 15 minutes to the second half, and the score Osceola 27 and or the Panthers of Ellsworth 6, and we'll be back shortly. And we're back, getting ready to start out the second half here with the Chiefs on top, 27-6 after that 60-yard pick six by Waylon Cole to put Osceola up 27-6, plus getting the 2-point conversion. Ellsworth won the kickoff, the coin toss, and deferred to the second half, so they will start out with the ball here in this second half. Waylon Cole has been kicking off tonight, and we will get ready to go here shortly. Thanks for watching, everybody. Also, just a reminder, the girls volleyball team won last night over Baldwin 3-0, and they will be heading up to St. Croix Falls tomorrow night to take on the Saints at 7 o'clock for the regional final of the WIAA 25-26 volleyball tournament. So good luck, girls. They played an awesome game last night going up against a tough Baldwin Woodville team, and wishing them luck as they continue on with the tournaments. Cole back to kick, and here's the kick. A little squibber, and picked up, fumbled, and Heinrichs dropped the ball at first. He's tough to take down. Picked the ball up at about the 10, but fumbled it, but was able to get a hold of it, and still managed to get get about 10 yards out of the return. And apparently the officials are talking. I don't see any flag on the field, but they're talking. So a big conference going on. Two of these officials are retiring tonight. I don't know which two, but congratulations to them. And they're picking up I didn't see the flag on the field, but he just picked it up and waved it, which means that they called off whatever they saw. And Stoltenberg in the shotgun. He's got Heinrichs behind him. Chiefs have done a good job in the first half of subduing him, but he is a dangerous back. Pitch off to Heinrichs. And he's stopped for about 6 yards, 5-6 yards, we'll say. So 2nd and 4 now for the Panthers. Stoltenberg takes the snap, hands off to Heinrichs again. This time he's got some room, gets enough for the first down. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 38-yard line, their own 38-yard line. And again, handing off to Heinrichs. This time he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're going to give him a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers at the 39, at their own 39-yard line. And handing off again to Heinrichs. This time it's maybe another yard. See where they spot it. Be 3rd down now. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. Stoltenberg in the shotgun position. He's got Heinrich behind him. Snap. And the fake. And go back to pass. And that's complete to number 3, Kloss. Stoltenberg under a lot of pressure, but able to get the pass off. And the Panthers knocking on the door. 1st and 10 at the 26 of Osceola. And back to pass again. Now he's going to keep it and run out of bounds after a gain of about 5, looks like, bring it down to the 25. So a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. Couldn't find anybody open on that one. Took it himself for a nice gain. And pitch out to Heinrichs. They're spreading it out, and he's dropped short of the first down. See where they spot it. Looks like a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 from the 19-yard line. Stoltenberg's got Kloss wide right. And off to Heinrichs. And he may have gotten the first down. We'll see where they spot it. Nope, they're going to say he's short, it looks like. Fourth and... Oh, they did give it to him. So 1st and 10 from the 16 now as Ellsworth knocking on the door here in this second half with their first possession. Stoltenberg in the backfield with Heinrich. Gets the snap, pitches to Heinrich. And it's going to be a halfback pass, but he's hit. And it's going to be incomplete as Heinrich is leveled, completely leveled by Bibu. Or Omen, rather. 2nd and 10. Chiefs reading that one perfectly. And we have a player down, another Chief down. And we'll give you an update as soon as we know one on who that is.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Just a reminder, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, the volleyball team will be up in St. Croix Falls for the regional final. Pretty sure that Chris will be doing that game on We Are St. Croix Falls, so you can look that up. And it's Brody Mayer coming off the field on his own power, getting shook up, but he is okay. Nice applause from the crowd. And we get ready to go here. 2nd and 10 from the 16 for the Panthers as they are knocking on the door here in this second half. Stoltenberg in the backfield. He's got Heinrich back there with him. And hands off to Heinrich, and he is leveled. Oh, he's not down yet. He's still going. He was hit hard, but he just keeps going. He is a tough back to get down. And so it's going to be 3rd down now for the Panthers. 3rd and 1 from the 6-yard line. So snap, handoff to Heinrichs, and this time he is dropped. Slyke getting in on him. It almost looks like they're playing Slyke man-to-man on Heinrichs. He's been in on a lot of tackles on him. He's done a great job inside. So we have 4th and 2 from the 8-yard line for the Panthers, and this is a huge goal line stand here for the Chiefs. Of course, they're up to it. You remember they had a great goal line stand against the Warriors earlier in the season. 4th and 2. Here we go. Stoltenberg in the backfield. And flag on the play. They're going to call it. See what they're going to call. Motion on the Panthers, so they just shot themselves in the foot. And it's 4th down and 7 now for the Panthers from the, trying to find the ball, 13-yard line, 12-yard line, 13. 4th and 7 from the 13. Stoltenberg and Heinrichs in the backfield. He's got a wide receiver. Kloss to the left. Back to pass. And he's dropped. And Osceola is going to take over. 1st and 10. Has a great goal line stand again by the Chiefs. And that's going to make it a Chieftain 1st down at the 15-yard line as they came in on Stoltenberg. He couldn't find his receiver and tried to take it himself, and he was in trouble from the beginning. And the Chiefs take him down. 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs from the 15. 6:08 left in the 3rd quarter, and the score 27-6. Double wide receivers, Cole and Earlbeck. And Lumen takes it up the middle. Gain about 5, it looks like. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. .542 left in the 3rd quarter, and running. Lumen under center, Cole wide left. And DeMoe with the carry. Looks like a little gain or possibly a loss. Oh, they're going to spot it right where he was. So no gain, so it'll still be 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs. And now there is a Panther down on the ground, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be back. As Cooper Olson down on the field. Teddy Gildersleeve, the Osceola trainer, coming out to assist the coach and checking on him. And of course, like with any other player, we hope that it's nothing serious and that he'll be back in action here soon. Shout out to Tristan Bell, Hunter Bradway, and Jack DeMoe. All three of them injured here in the last couple of weeks and not able to finish out their senior year as a Chieftain football player, at least active one, being able to be on the field. But shout out to those guys. And once again, the volleyball team will be heading up to St. Croix Falls tomorrow night. And good luck to you girls. Cross country team is also going to be active, or were active today. I don't have the results on them. Sorry about that. And congratulations to the Chieftains soccer team, the boys team, even though they came up short last night against the Baldwin Woodville Blackhawks. Had a great season and defeated last night by a score of 3-1. And they're taking Olson off the field, but off to the Osceola side, which tells me that might be a serious injury there. So our best to him, thoughts and prayers to him, that it's not too serious. And here we go, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs after that great goal line stand. Two wide receivers. Lumen and Havlish. He's doing it all tonight. He has been a force as a running back and now as a receiver. And he gets the first down for the Chiefs. Can be 1st and 10 from the 40. And hand off to Havlish. He gets about 5, maybe 6. We'll see where they spot it. Just short of the 45-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. .438 left in the third quarter. 27-6 Osceola. Split wide receivers, Cole and Earlbeck. But Havlish gets the call. He brings it up past the 50 and down into Panther territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Panther 49-yard line. And again, Earlbeck and Cole, split wide receivers, Lumen under center. And this time he's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room to run. Gets down to about the 40. We'll see. Yep, they're going to give it the 40, so that's going to be gain of 9 for Lumen. It makes it a 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs. Lumen with the snap, hands off to Havlish. Havlish has got some room, and he gets it all the way down to the 27-yard line. Another Osceola first down as Havlish is just eating up the backfield of the defense. I don't know what you call that. Anyway, he's eating up the defense here tonight. And it's 1st and 10 for the Chiefs from the 27-yard line. Lumen under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Havlish, and Havlish drops the ball. Let's see who gets it. And though there's another Osceola turnover as Havlish loses the ball. Too bad, he had a nice run going there, but you got to hold on to the ball. And so the Chiefs defense coming back onto the field after that second turnover of the night. So it's 2 turnovers for Osceola, 1 for Ellsworth. Ellsworth's turnover, the pick 6 by Cole at the end of the first half. But 1st and 10 at the 16 now for the Panthers. 3:01 left here in the third quarter. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. He's got Havlish behind him. Havlish in motion, or Heinrich in motion. There's a pass outside. And hit. Hit after a gain of about 3, but he ends up picking up a bunch more than that after that. He is a tough guy to take down. 2nd and 1 now for the Panthers. Ball at the 25-yard line. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield. And Stoltenberg just about tackled again. Now he's got some running room here. Who is it? To Heinrich. Another big gain for Heinrich. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 49, their own 49-yard line. 2:41 left now in the third quarter. Split wide receivers for Stoltenberg. Takes the snap. And he's got some room. He's going to drop it down at, we'll see where they stop it. But again, good pass coverage by the Chiefs. And the Panthers are not into a huddle. They're going with a fast, no huddle offense here. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield as usual. Snap. And now the Panthers moving the ball down the field with relative ease against the Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 34. And Stoltenberg takes it off to the left side for a nice gain. Be a first down for the Panthers as they're walking right down the field here on the Chiefs. 1st and 10 now at the 21. It's got Kloss to the wide right. Can't tell for sure who's on the left. 2 wide receivers. And Osceola is going to call timeout. And we'll be back. And coming out of the timeout, 1st and 10 at the 21 for the Panthers. And Stoltenberg in the backfield. He's got Heinrich behind him. Takes the snap, looking to pass, and he's hit just as he passes the ball, and it's incomplete. Wittenberg was the intended receiver, but Stoltenberg was hit just as he let go of that thing, and Wittenberg was hit just as he was getting the ball. So a good defense there by the Chiefs. Makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield. Split wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Stoltenberg back to pass again. And this time he is dropped back at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 15 coming up, depending on where they spot it. Big defensive play there by the Chiefs on that one. 3rd and 14. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield. Same as last play. Split wide to the right, one to the left. Back to pass, and it's got some room this time. Puts the ball up, and incomplete. Sorry, I didn't get the camera over there quite far enough. I thought I had it. And a penalty on the play, illegal man downfield, so that's going to and that was declined by Scott, Coach Newton. He'd rather have it be 4th down and 14 than to give the Panthers another shot at it. Panthers call timeout here, so both teams now haven't called a timeout. Both teams with 2 timeouts left, and 27-6, and the Panthers are looking at a 4th and 14 from the 25 with 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter, and we're going to take a short break. And here we go. Stoltenberg and Heinrichs in the backfield. And there's a penalty on the Panthers as wide receiver to the left just took an extra step. That's going to drop them back 5 more yards. So now it's going to be 4th down and 19 from the 30 for the Panthers as they're going the wrong way here. Fourth and 19 from the 30 for the Panthers. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield. Chiefs looking to make one more big stop here. There's the back to pass, and he's sacked again. It's going to be Chieftain ball as they get Stoltenberg back at about the 39-yard line. And the Chiefs with another huge stop against the Panthers. And they'll get the ball back here with 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter. And the ball will be at the 38-yard line or 39-yard line for the Chiefs. So 2 huge defensive stops here for the Chiefs in this 3rd quarter. First and 10 for the Chiefs from their own 39. Earlbeck and Cole wide receivers. And Havlish with about a 4-yard gain. We'll see where they spot it. Gets it up to the 44-yard line. Make a 2nd and 5 from the 44. Cole wide left, Earlbeck under center. Earlbeck wide right. Lumen with the keeper and comes around the side and will come up just short of the first down. Looks like they'll spot it at about the 49. That'll make it 3rd and 1 here for the Chiefs. Oh no, that was a first down. I must have read the line markers wrong. Anyways, 1st and 10 at the 49 for the Chiefs. Lumen with that nice run. Earlbeck wide left, Lumen under center. And Havlish. Gain of about 3, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with the score at the end of 3, Osceola 27 and Ellsworth 6. And the Chiefs with the ball, 1st and 10. 2nd and 7 rather. And DeMoe takes a good shot, but he keeps going, and it looks like there's laundry on the field. We'll see what that's about. It could be face mask. We'll see what it is here. Yep, face mask against the Panthers. So that's going to march off a few more yards. DeMoe was really popped hard, but kept on going and picked up a couple more yards and the penalty. And so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. At the 29-yard line of the Panthers. Cole wide left, Lumen hands it off to DeMoe. DeMoe gets up to about the 27-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. The 28-yard line. Second and 9 for the Chiefs. Had one drive stall out after a turnover. Otherwise, the Chiefs have been on the field a lot, but haven't gotten the ball across the end zone yet this second half. Third and 6 now from the 28, from the 25-yard line. Got Earl back wide right. Lumen takes the snap, hands it to Afflish, and there he goes all the way down to the 11-yard line, I believe. Nice hole there for Elliott, and that will be another Osceola first down. First and 10 from the 14-yard line. 10:03 left in this game. The winner of this game will play the winner of Aquinas and Amory, and at halftime Aquinas was up 32-0 over Amory, so I'm assuming that the Chiefs with a win here will be heading down to La Crosse or a neutral site to play Aquinas. Lumen hands off to Havlish. Havlish brings it down inside the 10-yard line to about the 6. Second and 3 for the Chiefs here. Ball on the 7-yard line. Lumen under center, takes the snap, and hands it off to Havlish inside the 5. And that's good for the first down, so that's going to make it first and goal from the 3-yard line, I believe. Or, yep, first and goal from the 3. And Earlbeck coming out with the play. Lumen under center. Hands it off to Havlish down to inside the 1. They're going to say just outside the 1. I thought he was inside the 1. At any rate, it's second and goal from the 1-yard line here for the Chiefs, as Havlish has just been a workhorse out here tonight for the Chiefs. And another fumble by the Chiefs. And another turnover by the Chiefs, this time inside the 3-yard line. That is the second fumble, second possession in a row where the Chiefs have had a fumble. They've been able to stop on defense, but their offense, they need to hold on to the ball. And so the Panthers will take over first and 10 from the 3-yard line. 27-6, 7:39 left. Split wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Stoltenberg in the backfield. He's got Heinrich behind him. He drops the ball, picks it up, and Heinrich has dropped possibly for a loss. We'll see where they spot it. Second and 11 now, as he did lose the yard on that one. Stoltenberg with it, back to pass. And that was incomplete. And third and 11 now from the 3. Split wides to the left, one to the right. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield. Takes the snap, looking for a passer. And that's incomplete. And it'll be 4th down now and 11 from the 2. Great defense there by Cole. And it's 4th down. I'm assuming 4th and 11 that they'll punt it, but who knows? Let's wait and see what they do. Nope, they're going for it on 4th and 11 from the 2. Well, or they're going to try and get Osceola to jump, one or the other. And the Chiefs will take over on downs at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2 with 6:51 left. I don't know, nothing against you Ellsworth people, but I kind of question the coaching on that one. But at any rate, Osceola with the chance now. They lost the ball on a fumble down here earlier. See if they can punch this one across this time. Lumen under center. 1st and goal from the 2. And he dropped the ball. He recovered it, but slippery fingers here for the Chiefs on offense. We got to stop that by next week. 2nd and goal now from the 2. From the 3, he lost a yard. Lumen under center. He's got Earl back wide left. And the Chiefs are going to call another timeout here with 6 minutes left. And that is their first timeout of the second half, so they have 2 left. With the score, with 6 minutes left here, Osceola 27 and the Panthers 6. Our girls cross country team heading to state. Second and 2 from the 2.
Somebody said the live stream is down right now. His mother-in-law's watching it and she can't see anything.
I've got it right here. I'm watching it right here.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's
Tell her to try YouTube if she's on Facebook. Havlish in for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to go for 2 again. Lumen under center. And drops the ball again, and that's no good. Another fumble and recovery by the Panthers. So the score with 5:56 left in the game, Osceola 33 and Ellsworth 6, and we'll be right back. And I believe that was Heinrichs on the carry. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 34-yard line. Stoltenberg to Heinrichs. Heinrichs got some room. And he does not go down. That guy does not give up. Hit after about a gain of a yard, but he ends up getting tackled 11 yards later. He is one tough running back. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 46. Stoltenberg and Heinrichs in the backfield. Hand off to Heinrichs. This time going around the end. And he's tackled for a gain of about 7 or 8. We'll see where they spot it. Oh, there's flag on the field. And holding on the Panthers. That's going to move it back. So after the holding call, it'll be 1st and 20 from the 46 for the Panthers. Stoltenberg and Heinrichs in the backfield. Stoltenberg hands off to Heinrichs up the middle. And gain of about 8 or 9 on the play. We'll see. Second and 11 now for the 2nd and 12 for the Panthers from the 44-yard line. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield. Stoltenberg with a handoff to Heinrich. And he gets a few. It's kind of the Havlish and Heinrich show tonight. Both of these backs carrying a lot of weight here for their team. 4 minutes, under 4 minutes left now. 33-6 Osceola. And back to pass is Stoltenberg. And now he's going to keep it and come up short. Going to be 4th down and a few here. See where they mark it. 4th and 2 for the Panthers. at the Osceola 46-yard line. Stoltenberg and Heinrich in the backfield, wide receivers right and left. And that one's a fumbled, and Stoltenberg now is running for his life, throws it up, and intercepted by the Chiefs. And it's going to be Osceola ball. Would have been anyway. As that pass by Stoltenberg was a Hail Mary, and nobody really downfield to catch it. Nice interception there by the Chiefs. First and 10 for the Chiefs from their own 23-yard line. Lumen hands off to DeMoe. Second down and about 6. Second and 4 from the 29. Lumen takes the snap, hands off. And Bebo's got some room down the sideline across into Panther territory to about the 48-yard line. The Chiefs will have a first and 10. 2:08 left in the game here. Osceola with 2 timeouts left. And Ellsworth with 1 timeout left. Score 33-6. Bebo with a nice run there. And the Chiefs have it now first and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Apparently he stepped out of bounds a little earlier than what I thought. And Coach Newton putting in Jeske here. Crowd gives a big round of approval to that. And a gain there of about 3, we'll say. John Van Nest with that carry. 1:51 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Osceola up 33-6. Rondo under center, takes the snap. Gives it to Jeske. And third and 4 for the Chiefs at the Ellsworth 46-yard line. 50 seconds and counting on this one. This one's over, folks, with the Chiefs coming up with a big win, 33-6, to not only move on in the playoffs, but to avenge last week's loss to the Panthers. And they will go on to play, I'm assuming, Aquinas. Keep an eye on it. We'll let you know for sure. And Rondo drops the knee, and 27 seconds and counting. The final score here is going to be Osceola 33 and Ellsworth 6, and that's going to end our home season for sure for football. And again, just like I said last week when we didn't know if we'd be back, thank you fans for your support, and thank you sponsors for your support. Thanks to the Osceola School District for all of the help that they give us. Appreciate having you watch us, and congratulations Chiefs on a great win. Final score here, Osceola 33 and the Chieftains 6. Let me try that again. Osceola 33 and the Panthers 6. And we will see you later.